From the more babies made from the Industrial Revolution, more food was needed to be produced in order to feed the growing population. Nitrates and ammonia was used as fertilizers, but it was obtained through mining deposits. With the decreasing amount of natural fertilizers, the world needed to find a way to get synthetic ones. Nitrogen exists in nature as a diatomic gas. Its triple bond makes nitrogen really stable and unwilling to break off. This is where Haber comes in. He and a group of chemists tried to fix this problem. First, they tried to make nitric oxide with electric discharges, which was meant to mimic the process during a thunderstorm. However, the yield was too low and the process was strenuous that this method was rejected. Next, they tried synthesis in high temperatures, but the yield only went up to 5%. So, at 1908, Haber decided to use high pressure. They resulted in 15% yield at 175 atm and 155 degrees over osmium and uranium catalyst. Now that there was a way to get ammonia with relatively high yield, this process was sent to BASF for scaling up the process. Haber Bosch, who was in charge of these three problems. Haber Bosch, who was in charge, had three problems. 1. He saw that getting hydrogen and nitrogen gas will be hard. 2. Manufacturing the catalyst. And 3. Construction of the apparatus. First, hydrogen production process was way too expensive and had way too many impurities. So Bosch settled with water gas, which is a synthesis gas with hydrogen and carbon monoxide. Then they extracted pure hydrogen using Lin-Frank-Carlo process. Also, Bosch substituted uranium-osmium catalyst with the mixed catalyst based on iron oxide that performed just as well. The reason for the replacement was that it was more practical. Finally, the pressure vessel. Bosch needed to build a reactor that could stand high temperature and pressure. He solved this problem by designing a lined reaction chamber. It was a pressure-bearing steel jacket thinly lined with a soft steel. Hydrogen was able to diffuse through the lining so that there will be no dangerous pressure buildup. Through the ammonium synthesis from Haber and the scale-up from Bosch, they were able to provide 2/3 of the world's food. Clearly, they have a high significance, as without them, there would have been a famine after the Industrial Revolution. Therefore, they are the greatest chemical engineer of all time.